about you guys?
Today we're talking about film camera angles. The reason why is it important to talk about angles of a camera?
To show dynamic.
Creativity.
Yes, to be different and be creative. Because a lot of times we just take a camera and we just like film and shoot just right here at eye level. So let's look at the different types of ways to film, the angles. First of all, bird's eye view. Basically, this is just holding the camera straight up and looking straight down, kind of like what you see in an airplane. So you're going to make a shot like that. Does anyone have parents who work in the airline industry or pilots?
Ryan did.
Okay, so if you do, you could actually maybe get connections. And let's say you're going to film in a park. You could go in the airplane, take some film footage of an aerial view of where you're going to be filming and put that in your music video to set the location so people can see a different angle of where you're filming. So, but if you don't have those connections, then I guess you won't be doing that. But yeah, it's definitely gives the person an idea of the environment, the location before you actually dive in more micro of what's going on. So something to consider, bird's eye view. Another one is high angle. So instead of straight up and down, it's actually at an angle, like a 45-degree angle, tilted at the subject. So the advantage of this is if you want to make people look shorter, okay, and most of us want the opposite, right, including me. So I would want to use that camera angle. But if I was standing next to someone who is really tall, which is quite often, like I'd want a camera angle that is a high angle so that we can't really see the big height difference. Because if we're standing next to each other and it's a eye point of view, then it's too obvious. So you might want to consider that. If you want the subject to look powerless and employ a high angle shot, it would convey this to the audience subconsciously. So you may want to consider that. Okay, eye line is probably the most common. So if you don't want to go with any type of angle, you just want to have the focus be on the storyline and the characters and the people, then you just film it right at the eye level as you film. So low angle, this is one of my favorites. It's basically taking the camera down, like below your waist, tilting the camera up a little bit, and so you have a really good perspective of what you're filming. And basically that does the opposite. That when you do that angle shot, the action will increase the pace, the characters will have more power, and the actor has more height, and the background environment often takes less importance. So depends what kind of shot you're looking for, and you may want to try a low angle. Okay, Dutch angle shot. If you notice this shot right here, does anyone know what movie that's from? Well, I'll tell you later.
Is that a train?
Yes, it's a train and a little girl running after the train.
No.
Midnight.
No.
Starts with an S.
Oh, I was going to say Anastasia.
It's a foreign film. It won awards.
What?
Yes. Slumdog Millionaire.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen that movie.
So notice that the camera is tilted. It's not like horizontal. The train is actually sideways. So it's an interesting shot. But basically, that's a good question, Chiaki. Why is it called Dutch angle shot?
Dutch people made it.
Yeah.
Actually, you would think Dutch people make it, but you're false.
I'm false.
Deutsch.
Deutsch. Now, most people would pronounce this Dutch. And what is Deutsch from?
It means German.
And who in here can speak some German? Yes. So thank you for translating for us. Guten Tag. So basically, the Dutch angle, it was started in the 1930s and 40s in Germany. This angle, the Deutsch angle. Germany was going through some rough times in the 30s and 40s, and you know, with the war and things were very bleak. So film producers wanted to convey this environment that was going on in Germany. So they made this angle for the shot, and with this angle, you're basically getting, you're getting an unsettled or nervous like feel to it. Such angles are often used to emphasize like alienation, madness, or disorientation of a character by putting the view off balance. So you can kind of get a sense of what kind of viewpoint that they're going for. So the Germans started it, but then it caught on in the 50s and 60s on television. And then even Batman, a lot of Batman scenes were filmed in that. And then in 2008, Slumdog Millionaire really used those angle shots a lot. They said it's all over that. Let's take a look at some of the shots from that movie, Slumdog Millionaire. So, which angle shot is this?
Low.
Yes, low angle. Okay, so you get a more of a depiction like he's more emphasized, maybe more bigger, powerful, taller, all that stuff. So, what about this one?
Oh, that.
Eye.
Yeah, eye level point of view. Now, why would they choose eye level for this point of view?
Because they want to see the emotion.
Yeah, they want to see the emotions in the kid. They want you to put yourself in their eyes. So that's a good point. What is this one?
Eye.
Yes, high angle shot. This is where you want to emphasize more the background and things and point of view. And what is this one?
The Dutch. Low.
Low.
Yeah, the low angle shot. Now why? Now who is this guy right here?
Inspector.
Yeah, he's the inspector, and like Tomas said, he's the bad guy, and he's basically trying. Now he's kind of powerful, right? Because he's like a police officer, investigator style. So this angle shot makes him look more powerful. And notice, what are these? Handcuffs. So that's a good framing, like of the arm with. You notice the handcuffs. He's looking at him, and notice the lighting. Is there more light or more dark to his face?
Dark.
Dark. So notice all the different elements of photography and cinematography that are gone into this shot.
Nay.
Okay, what about this one?
Eye.
Low.
Okay, it is a Dutch or Dutch view, but with Dutch it also is
Low.
it's eye level, right? It's pretty much eye level. All the Dutch angles have to be one of the other views too. This is another Dutch view. Now, this guy, he's signing an autograph for this kid, and this is a famous Bollywood actor. So you wouldn't want to be eye level at this because the actor is really tall and the kid is really short, and you would see a lot of white space in between the two, so it wouldn't be a very effective shot. But with this shot, it's showing that the kid is very small. It's showing how big, like he's writing the signature for the autograph, so that's placed in more of an importance. So that was a great high-end shot, or high-angle shot. And then they have a money shot, which is a what?
Bird's eye view.
Yeah, bird's eye view or aerial view. Okay? And this is my favorite shot in the whole movie. And this is Triumph.
What is this kid covered in?
You don't want to know if you don't want to know. Okay.
He jumped
You can figure that out later. So those are the different angle shots, and I hope you convey that.
Get a signature.